Hey guys, Mr.Withered here, back with a brand new review for you guys. So, if you saw earlier today is my birthday. So, me, my mother, and father went out to do, our annual birthday shopping spree. And, needless to say, I got a few things. So, let's not waste time and get straight into it. So first we have a standard 4-inch Metal Sonic. I did have them in box, but I wanted to open them up because it's Metal Sonic. You can't go wrong with a Metal Sonic. I wanted another one of these because, not for really a custom, just to have. I might get one for a custom, but I couldn't pass this dude up. It was the last one there. They also had Knuckles and Classic Sonic. This was from the newest wave with the 4-inch Trip figure. They didn't have Trip, but they had those two. I don't collect 4-inch classic figures because they look weird. And I already have the better Knuckles, so why would I get the newer Knuckles? Or the old mold Knuckles? But I couldn't pass this dude up. He's just going to go on my Metal Sonic shelf. Because, it's Metal Sonic. But if you see my original video where I showcased this dude, you already know the articulation. But if not, let's go over articulation. So he has a swivel at the head. Very tight for some odd reason. Hinge at the shoulder. Goes that far out. Not on both sides, unfortunately. That's as far as this side goes. Single jointed elbow. Goes 90 degrees. Not on this side for some reason. It goes inwards. I don't know why. It just does. Wrist articulation. Basically just a ball joint, so that means it can rock and swivel. No torso articulation whatsoever. Thigh articulation goes that far forward. That far back. And swivel at the thigh. Single jointed knee goes about 90 degrees. Swivel at that joint. Not much. I wouldn't push it. And then, obviously, ball joint at the foot. Not very much articulation. There's a slight tilt. And then, obviously, swivel. If you have the Metal Sonic figure, it comes with the Eggman button, so I'm not going to show it. But there is the first thing I got. Next, I got the one of the Fnaf blind boxes that is like the vending machines. I got one of those at Five Below. And what I got in there was Balloon Boy. If they look weird, that's because they are flocked. I don't know why they have this white hue to them. They just do. We have Funtime Freddy. And I got the rare gold Nightmare Foxy. I was very surprised about that. So I got him. And for the card, I got the Funtime Freddy card, which is apparently a rare, which is cool. And it comes with this stand, so you can display the card. So I normally just have it with Funtime Freddy. But there is the second thing I got. We're going to be here for a while. Hope you know that. So there's that. Next, we have two in-box things. We have Princess Peach and Princess Daisy. Now, if you saw a few weeks ago, I got the Waluigi figure. I was very excited about that, and I have an open shelf. So, I might be starting a Mario collection. So, be expecting some Mario videos. But anyways, let's just get straight into it. Here we have Peach. I got her at Target. Where did I get Daisy? Oh, Walmart. I got Peach at Target, and like I said, Daisy at Walmart. She comes with her umbrella. My bad. Peach with umbrella. Side of the box, Mario. Back of the box, that's the wave she comes in. I think they had all of these guys except for Fire Mario. I probably should have gone with Larry because he's really expensive. But I want the 4-inch ones because those are more in scale with the 4-inch figures. 2.5-inch ones, I mean. My bad. There's the bio if you can read it. Let me just read it off to you. Peach, beloved by subjects of the Mushroom Kingdom, Princess Peach is responsible for the day-to-day well-being of the kingdom. There's her bio. Yeah, we got the product image of Peach. Got the Nintendo logo, so you know it's officially licensed. And there's the other side of the box. Here's Peach. Now let's go on to Daisy. I wanted Daisy specifically because this is a very new figure. Everyone's been wanting Daisy. And I never had Daisy merch when I was collecting Mario stuff before. So, yeah, I wanted Daisy. And also I wanted to get her before she probably skyrocketed in price. There's Daisy with Superstar. Side of the box. Back of the box, this is the wave she came in. I think most of these characters were there. I just wanted Daisy. Other side of the box. I don't feel like reading it. But yeah, let's unbox both of these. I'll get Peach in a second. Oh, thank goodness there's no zip ties. There's a bulge. Anyways, I'll get articulation. So there is Daisy with the Superstar. Whatever. And time to get Peach out. She came out very smoothly. Oh, not very much articulation, but because she's an older one. And here is Peach with umbrella. Now, as you noticed, Daisy has more articulation than Peach, because she's a newer sculpt. But the details on these two are very nice. Peach oddly looks yellow. Also, her dress is hollow. I'm not going to show that. But Daisy's is not. Hers is actually like a solid piece. And I'll show Daisy's because there's nothing under here to show. And like it's only her feet standing out. But Peach it's hollow, and she actually has. What the heck? Do you all see that? Huh. Okay. Let me get these off, I guess. That's weird. Alright, now she's unboxed. I didn't even know she had those on her. That's my bad. Can she move her head? Very little. Oh, that's weird. Daisy's isn't like that, is it? No, it's not. It's actually like a ball joint. Peach is connected to her neck. Anyways, I'll go over articulation in a second. But the details are very nice on these guys. Peach kind of looks off. Then you go to Daisy, and she looks fine. I don't know. I think it might be the skin tone. Maybe. I'll look it up later, obviously. But yeah, details are very nice. The dress is nice. Hair details very nice. Crowns are correct. Got all the necessary details for Peach and Daisy. If you're wondering why I didn't get Mario and Luigi, they had Mario and Luigi. I'm waiting for the SH Figuarts to restock theirs. Because I've heard there's a rumor going around that they recently got the license back. So they're going to be making new versions of their SH Figure Arts Marios. Or Mario SH Figure Arts. So I'll probably be getting Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi. And if they release more, I'll get more. You know, if they... Wario, Waluigi. What? Who said that? I never. Anyways, let's go over articulation. Let's go with Daisy because she has more articulation. So there is a ball joint at the head. Swivel. Actually does a little better than what I expected for a character with hair. She can look that far up. That doesn't count. That far down. That far up. Hinge at the shoulder. God. Move her arm out. Oh, that's as far as it goes. Her arm goes up that far. Swivel all the way around. Doesn't even get caught on. Well, it does if you do it like that. Swivel at the elbow. Hinge at the elbow goes 90 degrees. No wrist articulation. And then ball joint at the waist, which is very nice. I was not expecting that. That is actually really nice. I greatly enjoy that. And obviously, nothing down here because it's a solid piece. Both go into the Peach. So her head's connected to her neck. And it's like one solid piece going down to the body. So not really that much head articulation. About the same with Daisy's. She can sort of. Obviously she can swivel. Not very well. Anyways. Hinge at the arm. Goes that far up. Much more than Daisy's. Swivel all the way around. Nothing at the elbow. Oh, no swivel, I mean. Hinge at the elbow goes that far up. And then swivel at the waist. Not very much of a ball joint. Nothing at the legs. It's a solid piece as well. Why did they not just make this a solid? Whatever. If you're looking for Princess Peaches or Daisies, these two are the ones to go for. These are great. Very glad I have them. But there they go off to the side. Oh, I didn't even show off their accessories. Peach comes with her umbrella, which is very nice. She can't hold it at all. But I can figure out something. And then Daisy comes with a superstar, which is also very nice. Never going to have too many power-ups. We're going to go off with smaller things now. At 5 and below as well, I got a Sonic Prime keychain. I saw 3 of these on the way, in there, and then on the way, I found the third one, on the way to the checkout. It's well, you're coming with me. So I now own one. He's a nice little guy. He's a nice little guy. Next, at Hot Topic, I found the Pomni keychain. It's very nice. I like how it's very goofy looking. But I like it. Pomni's my favorite character from the Amazing Digital Circus. So, obviously I had to get it. So yeah, you'll just go right there. Middle. Spencer's, I found this little Fnaf keychain. I forgot what these things are called, but I wanted to get one, and the one I got was Roxy. Very nice little keychain, very nice. I don't think I'll put it on my keys because I don't want to risk it breaking and, me getting liquid everywhere. So yeah, that'll go right there. My grandmother got me a new Supersonic. I broke my last one. But yeah, here is Supersonic, very nicely detailed. Still the white mouth. I don't know why they do that. It looks weird. So I'm going to be painting that black like I did with my other Sonic. Oh, and painting his buckles on the shoes gold. But let's go over articulation with Sonic. Swivel at the head. Hinge at the shoulder goes all the way up. Swivel all the way around. Ball joint at the wrist. Obviously, you can swivel and do a few poses. No waist articulation. Hinge at the leg goes that far forward, that far back. Swivels so he can get outwards. It's very odd. Hinge at the knee goes that far back. And then, obviously, ball joint at the feet. I'm very glad to have this dude back in my collection. I was very sad when I broke him. My old one. So, glad to have him back. He will go good with my Super Shadow once I'm done with him. Now we're going to be getting into territories where I don't really cover on this channel. But if you guys want to see more of it, I will. So, also at Target, I did not just get Peach. I also found the Constructicon 2-pack there. Because apparently Target's been getting Commander classes. And these two were one of them. And I was very happy to find them because I thought I would never get these two. Because I really want to complete Devastator. If you don't know what Devastator is, he is a combiner. Where it's a bunch of Transformers combined into a bigger Transformer. But here is Hook and here is Long Haul. If I got their names mixed up, please correct me. They didn't label it. Long Haul is huge. Like, I was not expecting this dude to be that big. But he's huge. He is bulky. And then you got Hook, who's skinny. It's like, what? But anyways, let's go. But these both come with blasters. And Long Haul comes with a trailer that is the lower that holds the arms, or the lower arms, and the chest piece for Devastator. Obviously, he makes the upper torso, and he makes the lower torso, and also he comes with a Long Haul. He comes with his legs, with Devastator's legs. So yeah, I will be very happy to make Devastator. He will be combined forever on my collection. Let's go over articulation with these guys. So Long Haul, you can move these panels up so you can get a full movement outwards with his arms. No wrist articulation because, you know, it's just a hinge, so you're not going to get that much. Bicep rotation. Ball joint at the head, which is very nice, actually. This is one of the better ones. No waist articulation whatsoever. Typical with the Constructicon so far. Hinge at the thigh. That goes that far forward. Past 90. That far back. Again, past 90. That far out. Past 90. Good lord. Thigh rotation. Single joint knee goes that far back. And obviously, hinge at the foot goes that far forward, that far back, and hinge for rocker. Now, let's go on to Long Haul. Now, he also has a ball joint, which is very nice as well. Hinge at the shoulder goes that far up, all the way around, and a single jointed shoulder goes that far forward. No waist articulation either, but he comes with thigh articulation, which goes that far forward, that far back, and that far out. And less than 90. Thigh rotation and single joint knee goes that far back. But if you want to cheat it, you can undo the transformation so you can get more articulation. Anyways, that was just a fun little hack I found. No really foot articulation, but he does have a foot pivot. But these two are very nice. If you can find them, definitely grab them, but they are very, very good penny. These are like $90-something. These two. But they are worth it. They are sturdy as a brick. And they are built like a brick. You'd probably knock someone out with these. Especially long haul. But yeah, there is those two. Also at Spencer's, along with the Roxy keychain, I found the U2's Angel Dust figure. Now, this is one I've been wanting for a very long time. Yeah. Angel Dust is my favorite character from Hazbin Hotel. If you are under the age of 15, don't watch this show. You should not be watching that. Just saying. He's apparently number 3 in the line. But I'm very happy to have this figure. Or vinyl figure. He's my favorite character from the show, and I've been wanting merch of him for a very long time. But I'm happy to have him. I want the plush. I'm going to try and get the plush whenever, when I can. But yeah, there is that. We're running out of room, and I still have more stuff. At Books A Million, they had Blockies. Now, if you don't know what Blockies is, it's a line. It's a line of model kits that you just build your favorite character stuff. They got many licenses. They got anime licenses, Transformers, Minions, oddly. What else do they have? Sesame Street. I know, it's weird. But I got a few. They had wave 1 of the Transformers Blockies, and I got a few that I wanted. I got Blue Streak. I wasn't really in big need of him, but, you know. I'll figure out who this character is later. Very nicely detailed, though. Very nicely. Ratchet. Now, I did have the light-up version of this one, but I wanted the standard version, so he can, like, match with the others. Thundercraft. No. Skywarp. My bad. Skywarp. I really wanted Skywarp. I need more Decepticons. I have a lot of Autobots and very few Decepticons, so I'm very happy to have Skywarp in my collection. He's oddly baby blue instead of purple. Actually, it's like a lavender. Yeah, he's like a lavender purple. Optimus. Now, I already had Optimus, but I, for some reason, decided to customize him and give him, like, black panel lining. But it just looks so nice to have a clean Optimus, so I'm happy I got a duplicate. And I got the main villain, Megatron. Now, this one I was really hoping for, because I didn't have Megatron yet, and it's just weird to have the leader of the Autobots without the leader of the Decepticons. You know, you gotta have both. Let's go over articulation with these guys. Actually, detail. Detail on these guys are very nice, you know, nicely detailed. They got all the necessary details that you want for a G1, but with a little pizzazz with them. They have extra detail, but it's not enough to make them look weird. Like, they don't detail them enough to make them look different. It's just detailed to the exact amount to where it's nice to look at. But yeah, I love these things. They're really affordable. Though these ones were $10. A bit pricey. They're normally $6, but they have gone up to $8 on the website, which is very unfortunate. You can find these guys at Walmart. Like, they're like $5 at Walmart, so. Again, not too pricey. Let's go over articulation. Now, all the articulation is the same with these guys. So, I'm just going to be doing Megatron. Ball joint at the head. Can get some really nice tilt. Looks up that far. Looks down that far. Swivel. Waist swivel right there. Hinge at the shoulder goes that far out. Now, if you want better articulation, here's Optimus. You know, his goes all the way out. Main reason Megatron's doesn't is because of these. Elbow joint, single joint elbow, goes above 90, which is very nice. Obviously, I did waist articulation. Thigh articulation goes that far forward, that far back, and that far out. A single joint knee goes that far back, which is, again, over 90. And then ball joint at the foot, so you can get all nice articulation. Oh, and ball joint at the hand, my bad. But yeah, if you can find these guys, these things are fun. They're nice little model kits. They're not complicated whatsoever. They're easy to build. And it's just a blast. I love those things. I get as many as I can each time I find them. But one last thing before I hop off. They also had, I also finally found the Skybound Transformers comics. Now, I've heard great things about these guys, like these stories. And I've been really wanting to read them. I don't read often, but I've been really wanting to read these ones in particular. And I'm very glad I found issue 1. They had issue 3. My bad. 3 there. But no issue 2. So I just got issue 1. I'll grab the others later. They also had the complete issues of the Marvel Comics Transformers, which was very cool to see. They were like $60 though, so yeah, no. Later. I could probably find them cheaper on Amazon or something. But yeah, guys, that is going to be the birthday haul. Now, this is a very long video, and I'm sorry for that. But I just wanted to show you guys my birthday haul, you know. Try different things out. See if you guys would like to see other, like videos on other stuff. Like, you know, Transformers, Digital Circus, Mario. I'll probably keep doing Mario videos, but, you know. Transformers and Amazing Digital Circus. Obviously, the Sonic videos and Fnaf videos are not going to go away. I'm just going to try, you know, new things. Oh, and maybe Hasbin if, you know, if you all know about that show. But yeah, that is going to be it, guys. Comment, like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. And yeah, bye.